Hello guys, I am back with more weekly track for Zeepkist, and since I missed last week because I was concentrated on DCL track, but I want you to show one really great track from last week done by St. Nicholas, and this is Yubaba's Bass House from Spirits Away, and this is really great movie, Japan movie, and I really enjoy it, and people also enjoy this track. I've been asked like 6 or 7 times to restart time to do this track and then repeat couple times after we end it, so people are really enjoy it, and in some places it's hard. I still don't manage how to do this pipe exit to not without using brakes, and I crashed a lot at the end where you need to go outside of this bus house. So, and we had like 3 or 4 finishes, usually not more, and still people are asking like they didn't finish but they try and they really enjoy this track. So this is my number one. I try to be not biased, but I really enjoy this track. And next one is MMM05, but I believe in Steam it's called Fruit Frenzy or something like that. And honestly, if anyone know what MMM mean, please let me know in the comments, because I saw a couple tracks from this week with this MMM, so maybe it's some kind of new tournament or something, I don't know, but like some kind of ZCL but for different stuff. So yeah, if you know, please leave in the comments what does it mean. And track by itself, well, this is the second time, like not second round, but second circle of all tracks that I've chosen for this week, and there are more people, and now I'm doing it faster. So I won't say it's hard. I have a couple really tricky moments, especially when you need to go upside down. It was something new for me, so yeah, I enjoy it. Light as a feather, and for me I would say this is more like classical Zeepkist track from adventure mode when you have up, down and some obstacles. Not hard, I enjoy it because you can brake to finish it, and you can do it faster with braking, so you can like learn trajectory and then without braking do it faster. I really enjoy some type of track, well, and if you have a lot of time. Sky pillars. Well, as I said, most of video or for tracks will be from my second attempt. First one was with there was less people and I have really bad time, or even worse. And all these, I wouldn't say it's cheese, but cuts, they're all been shown for me by Hydra. I hope I pronounced it right, because this track have like longer and shorter part, and using longer it's like 5-6 seconds longer, so I hope, and shorter is just, it's faster, it's shorter, but honestly I think there's should be couple other tricks that possible to do to even be faster. As I said earlier, MMM Swirly from St. Nicholas, and that's why I think that MMM means something, so I hope. But track really complicated, and yet again thanks to Hydra, he showed me all these possible cut jumps for this track, and it's weird because like St. Nicholas are pretty good player, and I have really unexpected good after time, which is not typical for me. Flavea, again, sorry for my pronunciation, it is what it is. I enjoy this track, not particularly by scenery, but the flow. It's interesting, it's have this element which I recently start liking. It's like all these transitions left, right, and doing all on the track. And also it have small hidden finishes or like cut where you need to be on a specific speed to do it. And usually it can give you slightly faster time. But again, I'm not the best player, so even with that, you can't win. And what's that? It's pretty unique track, let's say this way. It's not aligned, it's all looks like, but it's all done on purpose. It's like after doesn't really wanted to do it all perfectly, but it's the theme of this track. And as you can see, it's really bouncy track with, I would say for me it was unexpected finishes and unexpected element with fans when you need to go into this on the first point of view and basically be pushing by fans on the road to finishes, and the finish at the end are completely RNG. People are complaining that you can do really great time during this, you can do like 102 for example and miss the finish and like lost all the time, or even worse, just hit the finish border and crash, which worser, but you probably could still finish because at the end on the land there's like big finish circle, so even if you crash your soapbox you still manage a good finish. But it was a really interesting idea. Okay, Unipiece. Oh boy, I tried it multiple times. I was so nervous because I thought it's something on me because I try, and I didn't finish it. I finished it once. I believe it's third circle, so it's like after 20 minutes I managed to do it right. I have enough speed to jump over these fans and have enough speed to jump to the finish. So I don't know. This week really tough for me. Most of the track were really hard. Steel beams hit the germ, and yet again hard track, but it's mostly hard for everyone. As you can see, you have really narrow track, and as people said in lobby, not keyboard friendly track, but I believe you can do it on a keyboard. Well, I didn't manage it, not on keyboard, not on controller. I fell down near the finish and was really upset about that, but I believe it's really hard, interesting track, maybe with two speed checks. Yeah, there's loop and heal, so you still need to manage both of them to finish it, but all other stuff are really could be done with small speed, especially at the end. Codewalt Zeepkist High. Cool, I believe this is full name of this track. It's not really hard track, but it's fun. It's basically school. You start from the top, going down, and there are a lot of people, students. I don't know, maybe you're one of them. But track aligned perfectly. If you know where and how to go, it could be done really fast. And yeah, as I said, I really enjoy this track. It's have nice flow. So one element go to another, and if you have decent amount of speed, you can do it perfectly, jumping and other stuff. I'm not the best player, but I beat the after time, so for me it's a big achievement. Rosewood. Yet another, I don't know, can I say classical track? Well, this track, there's no really hard moments, and honestly you can do most of element by braking and adjust your speed to pass everything. I don't believe there's any speed checks, well, except this one, but even if you will be doing really slow before it, you will still have managed a lot of speed at the end for both these loops. But after loops there is not a lot of really hard elements. You just need to be really precise and cautious and maybe not and brake a lot, especially at the finish, because I saw how many people keep crashing near it. And now we're on a really interesting track, 2 minutes of perfection, which is not work for me at all. But for 4 different times when I launched this track, and I launched in open lobby, in solo mode, I tried in different lobbies, and I'm always crashing. I can't do it. I don't know how. I tried to disconnect my controller because I thought maybe there's some strange input like 0.02%, and that was not aligned with track. So I tried to disconnect. I tried to do everything to not intercept with this track, because this is like 2-minute AFK track, and as you can see, Sidao and Void finish it, and on other lobbies people also finish them, but not many, and not me. But I consistently crash at the same point. It's around 140. I keep crashing about these bones that I flout and fly away from the track. Other people, they complain that they crash like in 40 seconds. Someone crashing in another part of the track, but it's happening consistently. So when they do it from one lobby, they have the same error, the same like bounce, the same problem each time with no input. So it's consistent, but I don't know why it's not working. Also, I tried to reduce my frame rate because I thought maybe this will help, and no. But I really enjoy it because I keep put so much effort to create such track, and well done. It's great. I believe it's really hard to do it. You need to calculate everything that it would work, and even like knowing how Unity works, if it's work even for like 25%, it's great. And now there are a couple of tracks that I didn't finish, and I believe they're all fast speed tracks, let's call it inspired by Trackmania, or I don't know, but you need full speed and you need to be really precise, and yeah. But as you can see, a lot of people finish it except me, so I'm just watch some another people doing their attempts, and you need to be whole time around like 180 200 speed, and as you can see after crash, so it's not far from the finish. You just need to go do the last loop and it's almost a finish. So I believe he was really upset. And the next one, SkiFreak Lair by Richie, and as you can see after time around 140 138, but yeah, around 1 minute. So I did it almost like half, maybe slightly more. Usually I really enjoy such type of tracks like full speed, and even if I don't manage it, but it's what I love and I usually enjoy, so probably I will be try to finish it later, maybe in solo mode. But as I said, I didn't finish. I keep crashing at the same place like over and over. It's usually somewhere here. Yeah, so Next one done by Just Maki, Azura Sky, is also speed and long track, and as you can see it's even longer, like 2 minutes. So when I set timer for 7 minutes, it's basically 3.5 full attempt if you not crash at all. So yeah, it was really hard. I believe I've done like almost a half of this track, because here again I keep crashing at the same point each time. And I don't know why, maybe I'm lack of the control from my controller, I'm get used to it. And yeah, you probably all could say that this is a skill issue, but no, this is a controller problem. Never problem from the player, it's always like input lag, I don't know, like wind or something like that, but never personal problem, never skill, it was a joke. Checkmate by Hydra and Rose Gold, and it was really fun play this track, especially when I didn't finish it. But there was Hydra and the first attempt, and he done it in, I believe he done it like almost in after time. So let's go and see this track from photo mode. So you need to go jump here, then do loop, don't be tricked by finish, and after it I don't think it's really hard, you just go into the pipe and then last element jump into the finish. Okay guys, I believe for today this is all tracks that I want to show you. Next week there will be ZCL, so please join and let's have some fun. Thanks, bye.